Thanks for stopping by. You are listening to the video recording of our episode. You can catch our streams live most Tuesday nights at 7:30 Eastern. Make sure to like, follow, and subscribe to get updates about our schedule. All our stream info and links are in the description below and at links.chaoticallybalanced.com. If you would like access to our Discord community perks and to see exclusive content through Coffee, visit chaoticallybalanced.com/support. Thanks! Let's head into the adventure. Welcome, adventurers. This is part 2 of a live-streamed episode. To get immediate access to our full episodes, please visit chaoticallybalanced.com/support or links.chaoticallybalanced.com. Thanks. We'll see you on the next one. We are back. We left off with the group of investigators coming up with a plan and then a backup plan for getting Bavin's stuff back out of his room, which has been protected by some odd, shadowy figures. Seems also that Tyrone Belfast's room has also been protected by these same figures. They don't seem like normal soldiers. It's more so that they are reporting directly to the Iron Hand himself, or maybe even Iron Fist Imnek. But whatever the case may be, we're going to pick up here. Wakim just releases his darkness. Yenor has turned. Lala, invisible. Kaida's unseen servant is walking around aimlessly inside of Bavin's room. And Kraka is currently running down the hall. So Kraka, as you're running down the hall, and while all this commotion is going on behind you, 2 normal guards come around the corner and almost bump into you. It doesn't slow you down much, but it does stop the other 2 from chasing you.
Oh, they're after me.
What? Huh? What? Who's after you? And you see both of them draw their weapons.
Those 2, they're in the shadows. They're shadow people.
We need reinforcements, and one of them hits the panic button right on the corner of the hallway there, and alarms start blaring on this floor. The rest of you hear alarms start going off, and the red lights in your room and in the hallway start spinning.
What? I mean, I won't see it, but yeah, so then I can't ask questions.
You would. You're not wrapped around in shadow. The shadow you can see through. It's not thick shadow. It's more like controlled shadow.
Could I still see the other 2 guards in front of Mr. Belfry's room? See if they...
No, because they're around a corner.
Okay. All right.
You keep running, I assume, right? Or are you stopping?
I'm gonna stop behind the guard that I told them to help. They're after me. As they're gonna protect me, but if they go to grab me, then I'll continue to run.
They don't go to grab you. What their focus is on the moving shadows. Halt! Who goes there? Yeah. What are you doing down here? There's gonna be reinforcements. You better just... And the shadows envelop both of these guards as they're talking. And then you don't hear the guards anymore.
I don't hear them at all.
No. And you don't, if you were close enough to touch them, they're not there anymore. The shadows just ate them.
go in after him? I don't want to sabotage the guards. I'm trying to create a distraction.
It's just like moving your hand through fog. There's nothing there in the shadows.
Can
I
I
don't
see
hear.
into this darkness?
What?
Can I see into this darkness that the guards walked into?
You can see in magical darkness, right?
Yes.
They're not there. If you're looking through your magical darkness and like down the hallway, you see like two, and their armor's easy to gleam, especially with lights flashing now throughout the hallway. The green and gold shimmering armor, you don't see it past the two figures that were chasing Kraka. It's just gone.
That's interesting. Okay. Noted.
Kraka, the shadows do stop there as you see the two figures turn around because of Joaquim's magical darkness that he put up.
But the other two guards that were going in after him disappeared?
Yes. The two guards that turned the corner.
But I don't know that because I can't. Because I can't.
You know
see.
that they're not there because they're not, like, you can't feel them.
Okay.
They were almost directly in front of you.
I'm just gonna keep feeling around in the dark, but I'm gonna mainly listen to make sure that like I don't hear anything coming up on me.
No, in fact, the darkness begins receding from you as these two start running towards your darkness, Joaquim.
Say that one more time.
The darkness that was chasing Kraka is now receding from him, and the two guards are running towards your darkness.
Interesting.
Is there anything around me that I can grab and throw?
Not really. This is a relatively clean corridor.
Since nothing's going on, I'm gonna yell at them. Yeah, that's right. You better run.
Next time, watch where you throw up. And they kind of just keep running.
Ah, your mother's a doorknob.
Lala. We're gonna go to you while this is all happening.
Yes.
You are invisible.
What all am I collecting? Besides the hat.
So first, you have to make a stealth check with advantage.
Oh, wow. Sorry. I see it's updated to also have super advantage and super disadvantage. That's...
What is?
Do you want me to roll one just for fun, just to see what it is?
What is super advantage and super disadvantage?
Let's see. Let's find out.
Guys,
I'm gonna roll one. It's 3. It's 3 of them.
Super. Super advantage 5e.
It is 3 dice.
I think you get super advantage from like having elven accuracy for adding them.
So you already have advantage on something, and then you get extra advantage.
Listen, I've read the source books and the rules, and I've never seen super advantage and super disadvantage anywhere.
Pretty sure the only instance of super advantage is having advantage and also having elven accuracy. I'm pretty sure that's the only way to do it.
Why would they add a whole button for it if that's the only way?
Because people intentionally do that just to do it. Like it's a whole thing.
Fuck those people. They don't get a button.
Or rather, I can't think of another way. But the consistent way I know is having advantage with elven accuracy.
Yeah. Because you can't do double advantage or double disadvantage.
Apparently now you can.
Yeah, but it's like raw. You can get advantage and have elven accuracy, which would give you the extra 20. I'm pretty sure that's raw, but I don't know how else you would do it off the top. But I'm pretty sure raw, you can do it like that.
That makes sense. It's just a button I wasn't expecting.
Yeah, most people say, yeah, no, you can't fucking do that, but I'm pretty sure raw, you can.
Anyway, my stealth is a 28.
Yeah, your other one wasn't all that much
No,
different.
it's because I did not do as well. But I just rolled it to see what would happen, so...
28 is good. 28's good, especially invisible, so you're able to sneak in the room. You are looking for Bavin's equipment. His stuff, including his hat.
We're gonna find where he slept first, most likely. His bed area.
The room is spotless.
What the fuck? They cleaned everything up and they're still guarding it?
And all the stuff is put back in place.
Wow.
All the furniture's been put back, everything's been put back.
This makes it easier to find things, but why?
Yenor. Kaida all of a sudden has a concerned look on her face.
Does she say anything?
I think my unseen servant just got is gone.
I'm gonna look out into the hall.
You just see magical darkness.
Okay.
Joaquin, your detect magic is up, I believe.
It can't be because that's concentration, right?
I thought you could cast it. I thought your one thing let you cast it at just will.
I don't think it's concentration. I think it's a cantrip as well.
No, detect magic's not a cantrip. It is concentration.
Really?
Yeah, I can cast
Yeah.
it at will, but it's concentration.
Right, yeah. That's fine. So your detect magic isn't up because you're concentrating on darkness.
Correct.
Without it, you feel a ripple in the weave of Arcana.
Can I make an Arcana check?
Sure.
Okay. The whole.
Also, Lala, after that change, your dice have rolled very beautifully.
Yes, it's so much nicer.
I'm gonna inspiration.
Go ahead.
Wishbone. Okay. Yeah.
I thought your Arcana was better than that.
It's not this, at least the build that we did for when we did the the level ups.
Yeah.
That Arcana was better because of all the multi-classing. But
That's fair. Yeah. That makes sense. You
right
have hero
now,
points
no.
too.
I'll add a hero point. Okay. 1 hero point coming up. Confirm. And that's a D6. That's 5. 17.
So 17. Okay, that's respectable.
It's certainly something. It's a number.
What are you trying to glean from this sensation that you have felt?
Specifically the type of magic that it feels like.
Okay.
Yeah.
This feels like a magic unknown to you. Feels like a magic type that you are not familiar with. But it has that like vague sense of familiarity. But you can't quite put your finger on it.
Okay.
It is coming from the direction of Bavin's room.
I just I feel it, but again, I don't want to distract anybody or draw attention to myself, so I can't really say anything. But I just make note of that because I think Lala's already looking around in there.
Lala, in your mind, you feel a sense of nervousness coming from your dagger.
Consciously not whispering because I know I'm invisible and being stealthy, I ask him, "What's wrong?"
There is something very powerful in here.
Well, yeah, you're in here.
No. Something different.
What do
Something
you mean?
older.
Older than you?
At least it feels that way.
I didn't think that was possible.
As you creep around the room a little more, you start hearing just hushed conversation.
I'm gonna stop and listen if I can hear it.
It's
There's
like
no
the rumbles of talking, but you can't quite make it out. But I can have you make a perception check.
Oh, I say, can I just also scoot a little closer to where it's coming from to try and hear better?
With your stealth check, you can.
Okay. And then perception? Or
Yes.
okay.
Still perception, but it lowers the difficulty
Okay.
the closer you are.
We'll roll. Give me 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
I was getting water in another room like an asshole.
No, that's fine. We all need to stay hydrated.
It's true. I should have done it during break, though.
That goes for all of our listeners. Everyone needs to stay hydrated. Drink your damn water.
Right. 18.
Okay.
I do.
That's an
You
excellent
hear
water drinking game for this. Every time Joaquin does a fucking magic nonsense for the audience.
please don't turn this into a drinking game.
No,
That
it's a
could
water
have some.
game.
Oh,
water.
yeah. That could be twisted. We are not responsible.
If you play that game with alcohol, you're playing a game with your life.
You hear like the hushed whispers of conversation. Not like someone trying to be sneaky, but someone just trying to talk quiet. Yes. Yes, sir. No, there's the alarm's going off, and there's darkness outside, and the guards left. I don't know what's going on. I haven't finished up. I know. I'm aware. You hear him cut off mid-sentence as it sounds like he is choking. And you see shadows are coalescing around the area that it sounds like the voice is coming from. Like they're being pulled from where you are and into that area.
It sounds like, does it sound like anybody I know, or like?
Nope.
And it seems like he's talking to somebody that's in the room with him. He's not like communicating over something.
You're not entirely sure.
I mean, the choking is different than just stuttering, which would make it seem
Correct.
like... Okay. Oh dear. Is Bavin's stuff where they are?
You haven't seen it in this main area of the room yet.
Decisions.
And then you hear a thunk, like a clank, like a heavy footfall. And then another one. And then another one, and it's getting closer. And another one, and it's still getting closer.
I'm gonna...
You see a pink glow begin to emanate around the corner of the wall that you're hiding against.
She's gonna curl up and like tuck herself somewhere nearby, as small as she can get, until the thing passes away by.
You hear a big thump like a body dropping.
Oh dear.
And then you see shadows kind of whooshing back to their original form.
What the fuck is that?
As the shadows go back to where they once were, Joaquin, you no longer feel that strong presence, and Lala, you feel if your dagger could take a breath, this would be a breath of relief.
Yeah. And she reaches out in her head and asks, what the heck was that?
Something that is not here just choked a man to death with shadow.
Is it gone?
The shadows are back to normal, but that thing is still here. And you see this around the corner. It comes around with big thuds. Looks like armor, like layered or scaled armor. And it's walking heavy. And it's just this pink glow from its head. and it's got heavy armaments on its fists. Like gauntlets. Thick gauntlets.
I'm guessing you can't eat that.
I don't know what that is.
Me neither. It's just standing there.
It's walking and looking around the room.
She's just gonna stay put.
Oh, hi. Nice to see you there. Thanks for stopping by and enjoying the show. You can support us further by leaving a like and review. Spread the fun by sharing with your friends. We're sure they'll have a good time. You can also help us by heading over to our Ko-fi page at chaoticallybalanced.com/support, linked in the description below, and seeing what exclusive content is available to you. Alright, it's time to get back into the adventure.
You can see the entryway from where you are, and you see the two guards return to the entryway. They come out of the magical darkness and into the room. And then you hear them talking to some. You hear one of them talking to. No, wait. We were just chasing someone who threw up on our feet. No, yes, I understand. No one got in this room while we were gone. No, and then you see the shadows, and Joaquim, some of your magical darkness is pulled into this, as it swirls around the one that is talking to seemingly nothing, and he is also choked.
And I can't see in what's choking them.
No, you cannot, but you feel like parts of your magical darkness being pulled towards this point. And Lala, you watch as the shadows swirl around this man before he is choked and he thuds to the floor.
I drop my darkness.
Your darkness is dropped.
What do I see?
You currently don't see anything in the hallway, but you see a pink glow getting ever brighter from the opening to Bavin's room.
I cast Detect Magic.
Oh, what can I see since he dropped the darkness?
You also see the pink glow coming from the room.
I can't see in the room either.
You're too far away.
Okay.
Because you're like where past the cross section of the hallway where it splits off. Or I guess where it goes off into a couple different directions.
Question.
Yes.
I am here to get stuff, and I'm invisible. When I get the stuff, will it also become invisible, or will I have a floating hat?
No, it will also become invisible.
Okay, just for purposes. If he's like way over by the door now, he'll start to try and sneak back towards where that stuff might be. Okay,
you do so. And as you do so, you see this big thing just reach out to the other guard, who starts shaking his head, putting his arms, no, like in the no motion. And he starts stepping back. And at this point, Joaquim and Kraka, you see him stepping back out into the hallway. And then you just see this almost the length of a short sword, 3-claw blade, just strike through the center of his torso.
Oh god.
And this giant gauntlet arm is walking, and you just see it. It's just holding this now dead man's torso or body, and it just thuds out into the hallway.
Somebody hit the alarm again, please.
The alarm's already going off,
Oh God.
but there's no guards here yet.
I get my shield ready, and I'll just get ready to activate it in case this thing attacks me.
It just retracts its blades. You assume it retracts when they disappear, and the body just thuds to the floor. And then it just kind of stands in the doorway.
Yeah, I'm not moving any closer to this thing.
I'm gonna. I don't know if I should or not, but I'm gonna try it anyways. I'm gonna run up within 10 feet of it and see what happens if I try to hit it with my whip. Like if it'll hit it or if it just passes through it.
Okay. Well, first, go ahead and make an attack roll with your whip.
With super advantage? 17. Why does it say +3? Should be plus. Oh, never mind.
Your whip's a +3 whip.
Yeah, gotcha.
Your whip hits it and does nothing. It makes purchase with it, and the thing turns its gaze to you.
But it actually hit it, like it didn't just pass through it.
Yeah.
So like, there was a crack. Well, it would have cracked regardless. But okay, so I'm not seeing things.
No. It begins moving towards you.
I'm gonna back away and try to see if I can pull it out of that room at least.
Oh, it's following you.
I'm gonna keep backing up. You know, if it like, you know, if I start to lose its attention, I'm just gonna crack the whip at it again. If it moves faster, I'm gonna move faster. I'm gonna try to stay at least 10, 15 feet away from it.
You see, as the pink glow grows brighter for a second, and then this, it's like steam almost, but it's a pink mist, gets exhausted from various areas in this whatever it is, and it charges you.
Just gonna run.
What is your movement speed?
40, I think. Or 35. So 35 or 40? 40.
40?
Yeah.
Its current movement speed is 60.
So it catches me.
It gets on top of you. You go to run and you're like, I'm a monk, I got this. You go and then it's just there. Like in an anime, when you're turning to run from a thing, and then all of a sudden it's just you
Right.
turn around for a split second, and it's right there in front of you.
Do I see any pathways around him? like to get behind. Well, no, he would still catch me anyways. Yeah.
You have a split second decision here.
I'm gonna withdraw.
Ooh. Okay. You withdraw into your shell? Is that
Yes.
you can't actions, reactions, or bonus actions, and you can't move, but you have what, +5 to your AC?
The only action I have is the use of a bonus action to emerge, and yes, it gives me a +4 to my AC. And
+4 to
advantage.
your.
Yeah, +4 and advantage on strength and con saving throws.
Okay.
Disadvantage to dex saving throws.
Right. That's fine. It's going to attempt to grab you, so you need to make a strength saving throw.
And that gives me advantage, which I need. Oof. Inspiration, which would just be one roll, right?
Yep.
Hero.
You go ahead.
All right, I'll take a 17.
It grabbed you. It's got you. Joaquin, you are watching all of this. This happened in like a blink of an eye. You watched Kraka whip the thing, and it walked out, and then you saw it release this pink mist, and you thought Kraka could get away, and it just got on top of him.
Okay, I will.
And you also
Bonus
see it
action.
now holding his shell.
Yep. So I'll bonus action activate the shield, and then I will what should I do? Give me 1 second. I don't know if it understands me.
You do not.
I'm gonna try anyway because that's my Kraka. So I'm gonna look at that creature. And I'm gonna say, "Hey, you, get the hell away from my friend," and I'll cast suggestion.
Ooh. Okay. Is suggestion considered some type of charm?
Uh,
Let me look at its word.
It says creatures that can't be charmed are immune to this effect.
You feel your suggestion fall on deaf ears.
Okay.
But it does turn around in the hallway holding Kraka's shell and look at you.
Can I do something else, or I think that's all I can do.
You're not in
really.
initiative right now.
Okay, then screw that. In that case, I look at that creature. I will create a weapon out of. I'll create a great sword, magic great sword in my hands, and then I will take some swings at it.
Oh, you're gonna attempt to hit. So you're gonna charge it and attempt to hit it.
Yeah. Well, actually, no. First things first. I will actually scratch that. I am going to create. How far am I?
So you're like, there's about 50 feet. That's a little much. There's about 20 feet between each door, right?
Mhm.
Davin's room was 2 doors down. So that's roughly 40 to 50 feet down from you. And it is at the other end of the hallway where it splits off. One direction goes towards where you guys were last night for the party. That is probably an additional 50 feet from Bavin's door. It is currently 100 feet away from you.
Okay.
And at this present moment, no one else knows what's going on.
Okay. Okay, let's Eldritch Blast this bastard. So I'm gonna charge up some Eldritch Blasts.
That's a change of tactic from Great Sword to Eldritch Blast.
Because he's far away.
Listen, you could charge him.
Well, I'm
no,
gonna
go
start
ahead.
moving towards him, but as I'm moving towards him, I'm gonna blast him.
Okay. Everyone in the room. So that would be Deedle, that would be Enor, and all the NPCs, because all the NPCs are there. But they're all mine. See Joaquim activate his shield. His shield is going around him. You hear a commotion. Right? There's some kind of commotion. You hear the squelching sound and the thud of what sounds like something heavy falling. You hear Kraka say some stuff. Then you don't hear Kraka no more. Then you hear thunking. Then you hear this loud, like, step. And then, like, metal on metal scrape. And then just some thuds. And then Joaquim's shield summons a greatsword and begins walking down the hallway where Kraka and Lala were sent, where Bavin's room was, shooting off Eldritch Blasts. Lala, before anyone talks, Lala, you see while you're searching around through the door just beams of Eldritch Blast going down the hallway.
She just kind of thinks in her head, heck yeah, buddy. She knows that's Joaquim. It is Lala's intuition, or at least her thought, that Bavin is going to need his things to help with this. So she's going to search as quickly as possible and get out there.
In this time, you would have been able to search and find his stuff.
Okay. She's gonna throw.
It looks like it was locked up in a chest. So you're gonna have to
Pick the lock.
Yes.
Sleight of hand.
Yes, that is a sleight of hand. Because you already have proficiency in that, right? I have too many tabs open.
I do. And I'm gonna inspiration that.
Oh God.
That was bad. There we go. That's better.
You pick the lock and open the chest and get Bavin stuff.
And then she's immediately like throwing the hat on her head and booking it out like fast. Fast as she can.
You are a rogue, so you have movement and dash. Double movement.
I'm saying she's got 40 feet, so she's booking it.
So 80 feet out. So in this time, you'll be able to get to the edge of the room. You see, when you get to the edge of the room, you stop and look for a second. At this point, Joaquim is full battle stance, moving down the hallway slowly, launching Eldritch Blasts. The thing, whatever it is glowing a brighter pink, and is holding the shell of Kraka.
Like he's a bath toy. She's gonna continue towards their room to go get Yenor and everybody. Give Bavin his stuff. He can magic. She is unconvinced that her daggers can do shit against a mist monster, so.
A mist monster.
Just some armor and some pink fuzz. I can't do shit here.
Joaquim, how many Eldritch Blasts you shooting off?
Two.
Go ahead and roll an attack roll for each.
16. I'm going to hero point that one.
Go ahead.
Nah. 2, 18. And then one more. That's a 25.
The first blast, he deflects with Kraka's shell.
He used me as a shield.
More like a bat kind of hit it off to the side. Doesn't matter. It doesn't hit him or you. That's just more for story's sake. The second one, though, follows up right away and does hit him in the chest. So you can roll damage for one Eldritch Blast.
Deflection.
5 points.
Creature takes some damage. Let me double check that. Yes, it takes some damage.
Do I see that it wasn't as effective as I thought it would be?
Yeah, and the creature just looks more pissed off now and begins a full charge at you while holding Kraka's shell.
Okay, this is fun. I will.
Alala, while this is happening, you quickly make it back to the room.
I'm gonna bonus action Hexblade Curse this thing.
There's no save on that, right?
No.
He's just okay. He's just Hexblade cursed.
So I get a +3 bonus to damage rolls, and I regain a little bit of HP if you die.
And you can see what?
And then I just regain some HP if he dies. I think it's like 9.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yep.
But I will materialize a great sword, and I will attack him if he comes within range of me.
He stops about 30 feet out from you and whiffs Kraka's shell at you.
Oh shit.
What
Not
is your...
move?
What is your... That's not what I want. That's not what I want. That's what I want. Your armor class is 18. It's gonna whiff Kraka's shell at you.
For a one.
I'm guessing I would feel the momentum of me being thrown.
Yes.
So I would bonus action emerge and try to like land monk style to like.
Okay. That does help Joaquin. That does. That takes what would have been a 21 down to a 15. No, that would take what would have been a 26 down to a 20.
Alright, I'm gonna shield.
You shield?
Yes.
Okay.
Would that be considered falling damage?
It not necessarily. He threw you 30 feet, but I guess it would be.
Would I be able to use a reaction of slow fall to slow down how fast he threw me towards Hakeem to, or no?
Sure, you could use your reaction since you emerged from your shell first. You could use a reaction to kind of create drag to slow yourself. Does that have your falling damage?
You use reaction when you fall to reduce any falling damage you take by 20.
By 20. Go ahead and roll 3d6 for me.
15.
You take no damage as you bounce off of Joaquim's shield and land monk style behind him.
Sweet.
We're gonna go to the room. Lala, you make it back into the room.
I don't know how to unvisible, but they can hear me, so she's just gonna start like shaking whoever is nearest to the door and be like, "Help! Help! We need magic, Buffin!
That would
Take
be.
your things, do the magic."
Are you taking Bavin's things off of your person?
Yes. I mean, after she's gonna, give like 3 solid shakes to whoever's nearest to the door, and then start unloading his stuff and putting it on the floor and yelling at him.
You can't really shake the person closest to the door. It's the giant construct with the rabbit sitting on it.
Oh. Then I'll shake the rabbit.
You can't reach the rabbit. Construct's 7 feet tall. The rabbit's on top of the construct.
Okay, then the next shakeable person.
You are like a child shaking a giant. Because Grex's Pride Claw is like 6 foot, so you're like shaking her thigh.
Help.
And then you guys in the room, which would be D and Yenor and all the NPCs, just see stuff apparating out of invisibility onto the floor.
There is some sort of shadow monster, glowing pink. It's got Kraka. We need help.
What kind of glowy thing?
I don't know. I have no time for explanations. It's gonna kill them. Come on. Once
think.
she gets
Go ahead.
everything off, she's not gonna wait to see who follows her, but she's just gonna go back into the hall to see if she can help.
You run back out into the hall, and you get back out just in time to see Kraka bounce off of. Kraka gets thrown, the shell, emerges, bounces off of Joaquim's shield, lands monk style behind Joaquim.
Fancy. Nosferatu, you think you can eat this thing?
I don't know what this thing is, but I'll try.
She's gonna get Nosferatu out and prepare.
Okay. At that, I think that's a good stopping point for tonight's session.
Boo!
So we're gonna stop you right there instead of getting into actual combat. D, can you? Something's coming through your mic.
To wait a whole week to find out if Nosferatu can eat him.
We're gonna call it there for the evening, and we're gonna pick up next time with whatever this is going to be.
It's like pseudo combat. Interesting.
It's great narratively until more people start getting involved. Then it becomes actual combat.
Yeah, I'm just very curious at which point it's going to become actual.
Oh, when we come back next week, it's going to be actual combat.
Okay, fair enough.
Because now it's not just you fighting something holding Kraka.
Makes sense.
So, next week, we will be coming back, and we hope you all will join us for that battle. Probably going to be the entire session, but we'll see. We don't know what shenanigans can happen.
This thing sounds pretty terrifying, no joke.
Come back and make sure we survive.
Come back to make sure. I'm not going to TPK you.
I mean,
Yeah, I don't know about all that. I just remember you stuck me in a room with a bunch of skeletons, okay?
That
wouldn't
that
be the
was
first
a
time I almost
lesson.
TPK'd us.
That was a lesson in not running into rooms by yourself.
Everybody have a good evening, and we will see you next week.
Good night.
Bye.
Oh, hi. Nice to see you there. Thanks for stopping by and enjoying the show. You can support us further by leaving a like and review. Spread the fun by sharing with your friends. We're sure they'll have a good time. You can also help us by heading over to our Ko-fi page at chaoticallybalanced.com/support, linked in the description below, and seeing what exclusive content is available to you. Alright, it's time to get back into the adventure. Another one in the bag of holding. Ha! You can catch us live most Tuesday nights at 7:30 Eastern. To get the latest information, head over to links.chaoticallybalanced.com, linked in the description below. While there, be sure to like, follow, and subscribe to us. You can get access to exclusive content through Ko-fi by visiting chaoticallybalanced.com/support. Enough of that. We'll see you next time.